Hey, welcome to the Be Weird broadcast, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. We got ourselves some lovely Chardonnay here, and we're going to be making some delicious food. Let me turn that light off. We're going to be making a Parmesan stock. This will be the first time I ever make something like that before. So first steps, but it's a great way to take old blocks of Parmesan and to repurpose them. And I'll give you a nice close-up on that right here. You can see some of these blocks. And yeah, I'm gonna pour myself some of this wine. I'm gonna start chopping, but here are the Parmesan blocks. You can tell it says Parmigiano. Oh hell yeah, cooking streams are my jam. So I have a few blocks. This one I just finished shaving, so I got a little mound. This one sort of dried out, but you know, it's perfectly fine. And then some other small pieces I just kept. I don't know how good they are, but normally I let these things rot or go to waste. I honestly didn't know what to do with them. And the crazy thing about Parmesan is that you buy these big blocks, it's cheaper than the shake that you buy. You know, those round buckets that are really easy to use, you know, you even see them in restaurants, filled with like preservatives and like, I think in some like cases like sawdust, if you read the news. But I clean these up, rinse them good. I'm gonna fill them full of water and set that on the stove, and then we're gonna get chopping. Wait, sorry for that brief delay. Yeah, sawdust for real. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. If you have a drink, get yourself one too. I've done pretty good on the prep. I have a clean kitchen, so that's a good start. Oh, my hands are wet. So yeah, I put in about 8 cups of water, about 2 liters for those blocks. And I'm hoping that makes a nice creamy soup. I might want to add just a bit more because I'm going to lose some water as it boils. It's going to boil for about half hour. And because we're making a risotto, we need some white wine. So I'm not drinking beer tonight. La mise en place, c'est ça. Chin chin. Comme on dit en français. Very nice. Super crisp. Cheers. It's very nice actually. I'm really enjoying that. I'm surprised. A lot of white wines have like a rough tart taste to them. So we've got 2 things pretty much to chop that are going to take the most amount of time. I'm going to need a huge amount of mushrooms and a huge amount of shallots. So let's start with the mushrooms. Now I didn't go for oyster mushrooms. They were a bit too expensive and didn't look very good drying out. Like even the fresh ones were sort of going moldy in the back. So we're gonna make do with these. And I'll probably use about half a container. We're just gonna go clean these off. I need myself. Usually what I use is this guy. There we go. So I'm going to take these button mushrooms, cut them up super thin. Yeah, this was a gift. Really like it. How's your night going, Chupacabra? That Hippy Dippy podcast was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to try to debate that that anti-theist. See how cringy I can get him to be. Making some bows and RuneScape. That's cool. Very sweet. Saw you chopping down a tree, big redwood. I never could get into a RuneScape. It was just too much of a time sink for me. So many things demand so much of my time. You know what I mean? Ooh, I should get my chat up in YouTube as well. Okay. No, I'm actually going to try to think about angles this time. Just pulling up the chat. Okay, now that I'm getting into the cooking, I guess I'll turn up the music a little bit. I'm super excited for this. Hand cam seems to be a good angle. Pog. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out that I should just bring over my nice camera from my main setup. and like just set up a double camera angle. You know, it's not like there's much going on with my face. Try to get that ASMR stuff going. So normally, when I make this, I have a big... Who needs nice cameras? I mean, this one was pretty much like as most expensive as I could go. It's like $200, $230 or something. Just enough to get up to 720. Like a solid 720 at 30 FPS. So when I normally make this, I have an enormous bag of shiitake mushroom, and I'm actually probably going to use some of them. Maybe just dehydrate it. That knife chop is high ASMR. You can hear it. That's awesome. So yeah, I think I'll rehydrate some of the shiitake mushroom just to have like a nice garnish. This can go like into the risotto to like flavor all of it generally. Nice mushroomy. And that's why I'm trying to cut everything super thin so that it sort of like dissolves over time. Gets really small. Releases all that moisture at a high heat. Okay. I wonder if I can fit. Yeah, okay. There we go. One thing I've been learning how to use, and if you're just new to cooking, this was sort of revolutionary for me as a home cook. Yeah, you should always have a nice proper knife. The sharper the knife, the safer. But yeah, like a simple bowl just to put all your discards away, and then like bowls to catch like the things that you've finished preparing. Like, here we go. Like it just makes your life easier. I was really sloppy before, and I'm trying to get neater and neater. Okay, let's check on that Parmesan. Oh my god. Okay, this is interesting. It was already starting to melt. Let's not talk about my cooking skills. That's okay, everybody starts somewhere. You just gotta learn how to fry an egg. Learn how to make oatmeal. Learn how to make, you know, pancakes. Real stuff that sound familiar, but you maybe never have tried to make yourself. And you'll be surprised how kind of difficult it is the first couple times. And then you'll be surprised how easy it is, you know, after just a few goes. And it's just like, it's a fun hobby. I don't know, I'm a big fan of cooking. But then again, I'm such a big fan, I'm willing to put on a whole bloody show. Okay. And yeah, like when you're first getting started with cooking, everything takes forever, so it's like a pretty discouraging thing. But for me, what drove me forward was always like the value. Right now, I'm just making some hummus, pita, bread pizza like thing. Yeah, let's go. Come on, that sounds delicious. Making your own dough. There's something that's worth learning. Hella easy. Way easier than you think. Like pizza dough? Woo! Yeah, boy. I've made so much good pizza dough. And it's not like I'm ever going to stop eating pizza. So am I really going to order pizza in for the rest of my life? No. Just got to buy this like $3 jar of yeast that lasts for like 4 months. It's honestly hilariously cheap. I think like La Boulangerie, bakeries, they have like the best profit margin. Just because wheat and dough is so cheap. So cheap to produce. Is it easy? Yes. Do I hate the feeling? Really? Oh, okay. I mean, if you hate that feeling, just add more flour. Put a bit more flour and just rub your hands. It comes right off. No problem. Oh. Okay, so we're off to a bad start with the Parmesan. It's sticking to the bottom because it's melting. So I have to pay a bit more attention to it. I gotta get it up to a simmer. And because the water was so cold, I had it on blast. Yeah, cooking's a lot of fun. Dinner parties are a lot of fun. I don't know if you've ever had like a good brie, you know, bring people over for the barbecue. I don't think that's enough. Let's do another one. Let's go. Oh, dang. Damn, look at that. Oh my god. This came with right in the center. Ugh. Dirty. Wow, that's really a perfect example of like what's the saying? An apple that spoils a spoiled apple. Oh, what is it? A rotten apple spoils the bunch. A rotten shallot spoils the bunch. My old roomie liked to do dinner party like activities. Yeah, that was super nasty. I didn't even want to put it on camera too long. But I like to show you the good and the bad, including my mistakes. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because the cheese is pure fat, and I'm trying to dissolve it into water. But that usually doesn't work very well because oil and water do not like each other. So I think it's going to be a pretty long, slow process. It's at like 30 minutes on low. So we are not in any rush. Which means maybe I don't know, think of another side. Okay, knock these down. You saying I shouldn't drop some ice in a fryer? No, please don't do that. That would explode, right? It would just straight up explode. Go kaboom! Because there'd be like a bit of air trapped in that ice, you know, just erupt out. So yeah, I'm still like not sure how exciting like showing prep like this is. I kind of really enjoy watching someone chop something, but I don't know. I feel like it drags it out a bit. Oh yeah, there was a small trend on TikTok from employees doing that. Jeez Louise. But the technique here is you cut lengthwise, and then you go against that cross grain. I'm not talking very well. Tried and true. There's a huge amount of shallots. But the same amount of shallots as we have mushrooms. Honestly, I'm gonna try to get rid of some of these shoots, some of the greener parts. Little bits of yellow and green. They might scorch. When they're green enough, they might just burn. Okay, my cheese soup. Okay. Their spines are starting to break, so that's a good sign. Oh, that's not good. Cool. That's shallots. Mushrooms. Alright. Garlic. There's a point where I could... Oh wait, I missed something. I think it works well interacting when you can, and the sounds of the chopping is straight out of cooking shows. Yeah, nice. There's a point when I could semi-see your reflection off the wine glass, and that was interesting. It's a way to get behind the scenes speaks. So these for, or the wine bottle. Well, I gotta keep my eye on the prize, and the prize is my risotto. And I gotta prepare that salmon. There's lots of stuff to do. So let's put things away, clean up while I got a little beat. So yeah, the Parmesan is looking just a bit creamy and starting to soften, and there's like a thin layer of oil. Oh, I forgot to do the garlic. Thankfully, it's going to be quick and easy. I really want any of the sprouted ones. And they're all sprouting. Damn. So I don't want garlic in my mouth while I eat my risotto. There's enough other stuff going on. Oh, whoops. Made another mistake. Whoopsie! So one technique for peeling garlic is you cut off the root, you crush it, and you pinch it, and then you flick it. Problem with that is if your garlic comes apart in two, but that's okay. Or if you're not paying attention and you cut the wrong end. But this has got a big shoot in it. Maybe that's a good reason to try another. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. So I guess I'll just peel this guy. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just using crushed garlic this time. You crush it so a bit of the juices come out. Not so much that you blow it up. And this is going to go in with the risotto. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's most of my prep done. Let's see here. Do the shoots actually cause any problems? Yeah, they're the reason your breath is bad when you eat garlic. You can see here, this is not what you want from your garlic. It's like sort of activating. And some of the like greener stuff, especially when you cook it, can release some like bad stuff into your blood, into your body, I should say. So generally, yeah, you should try to avoid sprouting garlic, I think is the sort of catch-all. Now you can plant your own garlic. You can make it sprout and have an infinite supply of garlic. That's my next mission. Okay. Now here's a fun and easy technique anytime you're making salmon. Sorry, just checking anything else. Yeah, okay. Get this camera angle all fixed. There you go. So yeah, I got myself some nice cheap salmon. Some Atlantic Canadian salmon. Now I know why it's on sale. It smells terrible. That's unfortunate. So yeah, the last time I had salmon on stream, I got it from a really lovely butcher. This I'm getting about the same amount for half the price, and we know why. It's because it's dirt. It's stanky. Smells bad. Honestly, isn't even. I'm actually extremely disappointed. But you know, times are tough. Gotta make do. What you got? Next thing I gotta do is learn how to descale a fish so I can avoid this problem entirely. I won't ever have stinky fish if I know how to take apart a fish. Sometimes it be what it is, that is. Yeah, they say it don't be like it is, but it do. So, to make this palatable, I cleaned it, wiped it down with paper towel, and now I'm gonna salt it using kosher salt from a nice height. Nice and well salted. And get some pepper in on that. Okay, put that in. Same treatment. Okay. So now I'm going to let this fish come up to room temperature. The less distance there is between my fish and the temperature I'm sautéing it at, the better. Just going to clean up. Clean as I go, so that I'm not left with a giant disaster at the end. I gotta bring the camera around. Most of the action is kind of done here, I think. All my prep is done. Wine. Stock is on its way, so we're waiting on that. I think I'm gonna make a teriyaki salmon just because it's a bit lower quality. And teriyaki's got a nice strong flavor. It's gonna cover up all that dankness. So thankfully, I have some already made. This stuff is super easy to make. Yeah, that's it. Teriyaki is a great flavor. And homemade teriyaki is dead easy. Super simple to make. Takes about 25 minutes. You boil, what is it? Soy sauce, mirin, and sugar. And then some people put in sake as well. And that's it. Man, easy peasy. You can put in brown sugar if you want it to be more caramelized. A couple little mixes there. And I think a bit of vinegar too. Okay, so let me think here. I gotta start in on the risotto. And that's gonna start off with me frying the mushrooms. And I'm gonna fry them in something nice. But I think I do gotta bring everything over. So I guess we're done here. So I'm gonna bring you over, chat. Just give me a sec. Oh my god, it smells good. Oh yeah, and the star of the show, of course, arborio. Gotta have arborio. Round 2, cook. Yes, prep is done. Which was the easy part. Hard part's coming. But I can't start until that Parmesan stock is done. Because I don't want to be like juggling it. That stuff is super fun to see. It always comes in this like gigantic block. It's like rock hard. Just actually, you could do damage with this thing. Like it's a very hard object. I mean, like in several video games, you could have this as, as a video game tool. But once you cut it, and the air goes, all that tension goes, and it goes super soft. Now it's like super soft. It's like a non-Newtonian fluid. Or I guess it isn't. It behaves differently. So we need a single cup. And this is kind of part of my prep here. Having this on hand makes your life so much easier. Okay, I'm just going to put this away and then dry off the counter. Okay, let's go. Now if you get dizzy, close your eyes. Yeah, what's this package that isn't 60% air? It's fine. Okay. Close up to my chest. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yes! Cast iron is like... I got so much cast iron. It's crazy. Okay, just bringing over my prep. have some basil that I prepped earlier. Just gave it a rinse and now it's just been drying out. Okay, mushrooms. Got some lovely Parmesan. Oh, that's sharp. Wow. Wow, it's so sharp. Wow, it's the sharpest Parmesan I've ever had. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. Wow, my mood just went up like 10. I'm like 10 times happier now. Oh my god. So I've never seen this before. But look at that. What's that? What does that make you think? Oh, you can't see it. I'm being a dummy. There we go. Look at that. Look at that melted cheese. Oh my goodness. it's very melty. It's very soft. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can see it's like sticking to everything. Like very soft. Sorry, I'm bad at this. Okay, back in you go. Oh, it's not coming out. Ah. So now it's all sticking to the bottom. I think I'm getting close to that 30-minute mark. And this is when I want to kind of let things cool and blend. This is excessive. And if I think about it, that guy's going to go in the back corner. So no rush for that. Please don't fall out on the dish to me. Alright. I'm gonna grab my drink. Alright. Now I gotta make sure I keep this chilled. Okay, so I think it's probably time to blend this guy up. I don't really know. Okay. Oh, and I think it is actually better when I turn the light off. No? It's easier, it's better on my face, but it's worse on the, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, the shadows aren't the best. Okay, so, just figuring out lighting. Okay, so, this is hot. We gotta cool down our Parmesan water. I think the Parmesan's really soft now, so when I put it in the blender, it should break up, and that's what we care about, because then it's going to be easier to separate that fat into the water, I think, I guess, I don't know, man. It smells incredible, so we're off to a good start. I just don't know if I have enough water for the full risotto. Get a colored bulb? Well, I have a smart home, but then I locked myself out of it by accident. So, not so smart after all. So we're gonna move you around. Sorry. We might even mute ya, just because I'm gonna be blending. I don't know if that's a really pleasant sound. Alright, here we go. just smells like crack. It's oh my god. It smells incredible. Sinful. On the E-mute. Good question on the E-mute? Yeah, no, I'll probably mute it. There's no way it's gonna smell nice. It sound nice. Are you trying to play a video game or something? Like, look how melty it is. Ah. So you know what? I made a mistake. These things happen. I've got so much, I gotta do it in 2. So the smart choice is to take some of it out and do 2 of these. If you try to blend with a really hot water, like you can, and it's too full, like you can burn yourself really badly. Alright, so let's try this though. And then I gotta set up some sort of you got like a glass bowl and then a mesh. So that's where things will go once we're through. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. Just gonna mute the mic. Okay, that was insane. Already off to a crazy start. Just the smell is just like intoxicating? My goodness. I'm forgetting how to do English. My first tongue. I think I almost burned myself right at the beginning. Right at the get-go. That was a little close. If I had left my finger on that pulse button just a bit too long. Once we get smell-o-vision. Yeah, I hear Zuck the Cuck is figuring that out for us. We're all gonna hang out in the metaverse. Huh? You wanna go to the metaverse? I'll do my cooking stream there. That cheese do be jumping though. Oh my god. Okay, so we got a bunch left over at the bottom. And we are absolutely picking that up. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is just like melted cheese. Just melted Parmesan. This is psychotic. What am I doing with my life? This has to be healthy. Oh, I want every little bit. I don't want to leave any of it behind. Gotta like break it up first. It's just so hot, I can't get it off. Or so like... Yeah, no, sorry, I just can't do like American cheese or any of that nonsense. There's way too many real cheeses to select from. Okay, I'm just gonna try to melt what's left of this cheese off this spatula. Just squeeze out every last drop. Cheese is so expensive, you know. Especially Parmesan, my favorite cheese. Get all those little goopy bits. Okay, round 2. And then I gotta clean that, which is gonna be a bit tough. Okay. So, you want to stay on or stay off? I think I'll turn the mic off again. See you on this side. Yeah, exactly. Look at that foam. It's even more glorious on the other end. Woo, yeah. Wow. Okay. Gotta make sure we get all those little cheesy bits out. Okay, just trying to clean up. It like gets hard really quick, so there's sort of like a window. I need like a lot of heat in order to squeeze the cheese juice out, and it's like, oh man, it's doing real number to my blender. I'm actually a little nervous here. I have to like melt it off right away. It's like cement. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh no! I'm just fighting with this big curd. Curd. Okay, I'll just grab it with my hands. See if we can bring you around. Like this. Sorry. There you go. Okay. So this is the glorious remainder. Trying to just squeeze out what's left. I think actually it's not too hot. Oh, it's pretty hot. Ooh, I just want to bite it. I just want to take a big bite. Take a big old bite. I really, that's probably not good for you. It's probably not digestible. Just want to get every drop out. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Wow, that's hot. So hot. Oh, it's a little cheese ball though. Look at this. Look at that. A little cheese ball. Here you go, chat. I saw that pie sticker. Ooh. Sorry, it's hard for me to read chat right now. Okay, so this is what needs to be saved. This is the special juice. Careful. Okay, and I gotta clean this up like right away, or else I'm screwed. Oh no, this is cold water, not hot. Ah, damn it. I just turned everything into liquid cement. Okay, alright. I missed my shot. I got a job later. I'll deal with that. What actually has to get cleaned is this guy. On the color commentary. Cheese ball hype. This is where the stream grinds to a halt. Who knew melted cheese was so hard to clean? Oh man. So once this is clean, I'm gonna put that cheese broth onto a simmer. Looks glorious. I'm gonna take a little sip. And then the risotto can start. We're just giving the salmon time to come up to room temperature, so that's it. That's the big brain. Always multitasking. But the teriyaki sauce has been in the fridge, so it's got to come up to room temperature, really. Oh, this cheese is legit not coming off, though. What a horrible concoction. Stiffer than glue. Harder than cement. I don't have to work out when I eat tasty food like this, because cleaning the dishes is such a pain in the ass. The sponge is eating good tonight, though. Sponge is eating good. It's getting that Rio cheese. Oh man, I want to get through this part of the stream. Maybe if I make the temperature so hot it burns my hands. Okay. So, you know, I'm learning so you don't have to. Just makes it that much better. Yeah, once we get to the end, you know what I've gone through. Oh, if I had more pots, I wouldn't have to do this. But I only have two big boilers. Or medium boilers. Okay. We're a lot closer. I'm making Another cheese soup. Oh no. Oh no, there's a soapy cheese soup in my sink. Ain't nobody like that. Wow. Okay, closer. Like 90% done. These are motivational phrases I use. No, soap is not a complimentary flavor. I don't know. I'd love to yes and you there, but it just makes me sick and throw up. Okay. You're almost done. Ah, gross. Got some soap right in my eye. No. Soapy cheese eye. Look what I do for you, chat. This is true suffering. This is like a purgatory. My God. Okay, done. Okay, we'll bring you back around as soon as I put the blender away. Look at that sink. Look at that sink. Wow, what a shot. It is just sitting there doing nothing. Right. Look at that cheese. Is that a better view? Cheese. Put the Velcro on the wrong way. Okay. If you're done, back here. You can come hang out with us. Bam, back to normal programming. Let's go. Chin chin. Okay. This reminds me of a tonkotsu. Look at that broth. Look at that broth. Ooh, perfect pour. Oh, you can see that cheese coming out at the end. Oh my God. That's diabolical. All right, we'll make sure that gets in there. It's like a thin, kind of clunky. Cheese is weird. Okay. Still kind of a light clear. It's like milky. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's Parmesan water. Okay. It's getting brothy. Yeah, boy. So they're going to try something that I think they do in restaurants, is they use something wider so that you can get more steam to come out of your risotto. And we on? So that just needs to keep warm, which means I want to swap it, which might be a bit tricky. Here, you come here, actually we're going to do it like this. Okay. Got our station set up. Heating up our pan. Now, I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. It's an oil infused with peppercorns and bay leaf and chilies. You can make this at home, dead easy. Just a light olive oil. They actually only use sunflower oil. Must be a nice quality. But you could use light olive oil too. Easy to make. I'll probably make one once I'm done with it. And we're starting off with our mushrooms. I forgot to do the shiitake. Damn. Do I have time? I mean, I probably can. Okay, waiting for this to get hot. And we're going to use a mix of unsalted butter and this nice chili oil. You don't like shiitake? I don't shiitake, why not? Yo no comprende. Cutting off my head here. There we go, that's better. This is starting to get warm. Stirring up this cheese so it doesn't settle at the bottom. I'm not the biggest mushroom person, texture thing, and I haven't had the better ones yet. Lol. Yeah, mushrooms are really strange in that no matter how much you cook them, you can't overcook them. They'll like, it's really hard to burn them. They'll just like keep shrinking and shrinking and shrinking rather than like char. You can char them eventually, but like it takes a lot. So if you cook them and you get rid of all their water content, they're not like slimy. They're actually like full of flavor and got great texture, can be toothsome. Especially like larger mushrooms, like a nice shiitake, especially a fresh shiitake. It's got great mouthfeel. But I understand, a lot of people don't really go in for mushrooms. They can be kind of slimy and weird. Fungi are like way out there when it comes to like the tree of life. It's like, what are you doing over there, buddy? Alright, chili oil. I'm going to add in some butter. I'm using a lot of fat here, quite a bit of fat. I'm using the oil at a medium-low temperature to melt the butter so that I don't burn the butter. And this will let me get it up to a nice high temperature so that when I saute the mushrooms, they don't boil, they actually saute. So that's a good first step. And just before things start to brown, I'm going to toss it in. But I'm also following this principle called, I don't know if it's called anything, but like heat your pan, heat your oil, heat your food. So pan's hot, oil is just about to smoke, and you can hear the mushrooms immediately start cooking. So that's good. Make sure I cover everything in the oil. Give it a toss. Okay, nice high heat. Some salt, pepper. Now I like to season my mushrooms, or often my veg very early on. Let the salt have time to do its trick. And oil food. Off. Get this angle here. Sorry, that's a bit loud. Give me a sec. There we go. That's a bit better. Angles. Okay, and you can see that everything's steaming. There's no water being left. It's disappearing right away. I'm almost at a max high temperature. At a 7. I want a laser light. Okay. Well, it's definitely the best camera angle I've ever figured out. So that's a good start. We should get those shiitake out. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, maybe not. Maybe too much a pain in the ass. Yeah. Cooking is tough because between lighting and the steam and all the odd sounds, like it's pretty tough to make it enjoyable for the viewer. So these are starting to brown around the edges. So my shallots are going in. Drop the heat a little bit just because the water from the mushrooms isn't coming out anymore. So I don't want things to burn. And the mushrooms are definitely starting to get a little brown. Probably could have put more mushrooms in, but oh well, there you go. Like twice as much. That's it, sweating them out, making sure it's not too hot to burn them. Okay. Okay, we got ourselves a nice little mixture, nice little umami mixture. Getting there. Okay, what's next? I think the rice. Rice is next. So this is what's called blasting the rice. We're going to cover it in the oil, put quite a bit of heat into it. Just going to kind of lightly toast the rice. Make sure all the oil gets soaked up. We're gonna make the rice ready for the wine. Make sure it's good and hot and dry. I want my rice thirsty. Thirsty like a thought. Alcohol burned right off. Rice is soaking it in. Yeah, that sizzle. That was fun. Okay, on to the main attraction. Now, I definitely don't have enough here, I don't think. I'm going to drop that temperature. I'm kind of boiling it a bit too hot. And we can probably start thinking about my salmon. My salmon. Okay, this is crazy town. Wow, that vapor is just pure like crack. It's just cheese fumes. It's just a huge amount of cheese. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, let's get some other stuff into that. Needs a bay leaf. At least. I have these real nice bomb ass bay leaves. So big. Forgot about the garlic. Thankfully it's just there to roast in there with it. So we'll cover that up, get it up to temperature. Nice little cheese vape, yeah. Yeah, basically I feel like I'm fucking doing some sort of drug, I don't know. More than the wine and the weed. It's too hot. So yeah, just gonna add some hot water to this cheese broth, just to make sure I have enough. It's like, oh my god. It's like this cheesy blend already. Whoa, I won't get to make this very often. Only after months and months of using cheese. Like after $30, $40 worth of cheese, spread across like maybe 3 to 4 months. Yeah, like $10 worth of cheese a month. Is that better without the light? Yeah, I think we're doing off to a good start. We're gonna finish it off maybe with some of that Sichuan chili oil I made. It'll be my first time using it, and I think it'll be a very good first use. Be a bit of a clashing of two worlds, Chinese with Italian, but it's the best chili oil I have in the apartment, so I'm definitely gonna go with that. But the onions have disappeared, completely melted away. There's a nice amount of mushrooms. So far, so good. Man, it looks like milk. It honestly looks like it, like a 1% milk. Oh yeah, Szechuan chili oil. Holy shit, man! It was such a process to make, but incredible. What a delicious concoction. Definitely better than sriracha, let me tell you. Oh, I gotta deal with the bay leaves, or the basil at some point too. That'll be a nice finisher. You can see the rice is already starting to soak it up in. Okay, so yeah, maybe we do need the light. Kind of gives it an odd color, but... This wine is super good, though. Woo. So I find it really funny that I think for like months I was struggling with YouTube streams. Like they aren't doing very well, at least compared to Twitch. But as soon as I started doing politics, like holy cow, people are like fired up. So many chuds. But chill vibes, ASMR cooking? I guess it doesn't play as well. Whew. Smells good though. Okay, so I'm about halfway through my stock. I can probably start in on my fish. Let's see here. Guess I'll use some light olive oil. So I'm going to put this, not flesh side down first. Laying away. And since I have a tilt, put the thick end down there. So cheesy, it like starts to stick to the bottom. Oh my god. Politics is spicy right now. Everyone just wants blood sport. Yeah, the cold civil war is getting a lot hotter in America. Yeah, it sucks to see. I got a lot of American friends that I'm worried about. I'm on the train. We will have a civil war in the next 4 years now. Could do. Yeah, I'm thinking 6, but the way things are escalating and just like the sudden lurches, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some real fascist vibes happening. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this bad boy. Oh, doesn't want to be flipped. Oh yeah, there we go. So you may already know this, but if your flesh is still sticking to the pan, it's not ready to come off, just let it be. It should naturally pull away from the pan. And you can see I got a nice, wow, I guess you can't see, but there's a nice little brown on that salmon. This rice is doubled in size. Some levels of armed conflict. Yeah, I mean, like, you're already starting to see it. It's making me cough. Oh my god. So I'm going to try to cook this salmon nice and low and slow. Take my time with it. This risotto is coming along nice and slowly. Let's see how it is, actually. Okay, rice is like half done. Tastes good. Tastes cheesy. It's not that salty. Great flavor though. Absolutely. Yeah, full bodied. Bring that temperature up. Oh, this wine is awesome. I'm gonna cook a delicious meal while getting crunk. Whew. That risotto is incredible looking though. Whoa! Yeah, there's a video that just came out today, I think. There was a bunch of people freaking out, panicking at an airport because a gun accidentally discharged, and people thought it was an active shooter. Nobody knew what was going on, so people were hitting the deck. And it was because of like some law that was passed that allows people to, I think, conceal carry, like in airports. It's like, it's so fucking out. It's so out. It's so insane. But yeah, right now this risotto is really coming along nicely. My mouth is salivating very actively. I'm like, I hate to bring you that much level of detail, but yeah, the salivation factor is fucking out of control. And like, you watch me, they didn't look very hard. Chopped up a couple shallots, chopped up a couple mushrooms. The cheese thing, sure, but usually that's just a chicken stock. Usually you just boil some water, throw in some chicken bouillon, bam. You don't even notice. It's like salty water, it's great. Garlic, crushed it, easy. Salmon, I'm just frying it. It's all easy peasy. Salmon's coming along. 2 minutes left. Yeah, America's becoming like sort of the clown show, the circus that everyone sort of points at to distract from their own domestic problems. Okay, please remind me to take a picture of this, because this is, honestly, next level. I cannot believe how easy this has been. It's like super rich. I'm actually doing what the show's all about. Yeah! Hard to hit that mark. We got teriyaki to cover the cheap, dirty salmon. We got Parmesan blocks, you know, reusing old stuff. Okay, I'm just layering the basil so that I can cut it. Well, honestly, I think I'm a bit early. It might be early as basil. Turn this up and then turn my back on it. But yeah, it's getting that real thick, cheesy goop. I don't even think I'm going to need to add Parmesan. I'm enjoying it. Definitely much easier than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I think that's what I found out about cooking, was that it's all in the head. The actual cooking isn't hard. It's like staying focused on something for that long a period of time. Like, I've been at this for like an hour, hour and a half. But this food's gonna last me for like 2-3 days, you know? A lot of delicious food. It's gonna be really thick, like hard to eat, super rich. No way I'm gonna like wolf this down like I normally do. With the mushroom stock, where I blend up the dried shiitake and I boil them, it's a heartier, it's like a really earthy, rustic risotto. Yay, alliteration. But this is gonna be like rich as fuck. It's like decadent. Okay, time for teriyaki. I'm a bit nervous because fish is getting close to done. Yeah, fish is done, so I gotta do the teriyaki right away. I don't have a choice. Okay, covering the salmon in teriyaki. And the problem is it's gonna hit the pan and start to burn. But I don't got much of a choice. I think the better way to do this is just to bake it, maybe? You try to push the salmon up against the edge so that the sugars don't burn so quickly. Okay. Keep mixing this. Salmon's gonna be done in seconds. Ow. Now to be fair, I did just get some sandwiches in a much shorter time. Yeah. Yeah, but sandwiches are cold. They're not hot. Back to monkey. Back to hot food. By fire. Okay, this teriyaki is starting to caramelize. So we're gonna rescue this salmon. Here we go, chat. Trying to like do the angle thing. There we go. Yeah, lovely glaze. So it's going in the microwave while I finish this off. Let's try not to burn too much sugar. Make my life awful. And let's see if this guy is done. Okay, it's got a nice looking texture. Why is this cooked but a bit al dente? Maybe just a few seconds longer, not much longer. Crank up the heat. Last ladle full or two. I'll have some leftover Parmesan stock. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This seems to be its best use. Yep. Turn up that heat because we got so much in here. Now it's turning into a bit of a soup. That's a bit of a problem. Basil. Be off camera for half a second. Basil is done. Need some salt up in this. Drop that temperature. Okay. Once that temperature drops right down, I'll put in some Parmesan, although I really don't need it. Oh my god. It's so, look how cheesy it is. Yeah, creamy Alfredo, but it's just cheese, it's just Parmesan. Absolutely diabolical. Okay, temperature off. Some of this Parmesan. Yeah, absolutely gratuitous. Okay, leave some for garnish. Oh, gotta get rid of the garlic. Ow. I got two other little tiny pieces in there somewhere. Oh, there's one. Hot. Where's the other guy? Look how thick it's getting. Ow! Ooh, that was hot. Mmm, tasty though. Okay. Basil, or we'll put in the chili oil. I don't know how to do this. This stuff is crazy town. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my god. Ain't easy being cheesy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Don't spill the chili oil. See that color? Wow. Now I would just like take that, but I'm smart. I'm a smart man. I have learned to not put hot things directly into mouth. Oh, look at that color. I don't know if you can see it as well as I do, but woo. Okay, last piece. Now basil. Bring it right up. Nice green. A little bit of green, a little bit of red. Can't see it. Yeah. It's one of those gotta be there things. Sorry. Okay. Creamy. How's that look? Focus. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That is honestly the best risotto I've ever made. Clean up the plate. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a picture, so it's gonna kill the music. But I'm super proud. Oh my god. I'll bring you over chat. You can see it. Oh, nice and close. Bring you over. Yeah, gotta do that. The whole Twitter psyops campaign. You know, liking and subscribing and all that bullshit. Here we go, as promised. Risotto with salmon. And homemade Parmesan stock. Yo. Alright, it's react Andy time. There we go. Am I doing this right? I'm not doing this right. There we go. See how the teriyaki turned out? Sounds okay. Teriyaki did the trick. Nice and salty. Tastes like salmon. But this risotto. Whoa. Talking next level. Wow. You can like taste the cheese crystals Yeah, definitely a salvage situation. $7 for this kind of meat. So yeah, all in all, $12, I would say. Yeah, people clap. Success. It's got such a nice glisten. The rice is perfectly tender. Wow. Oh, this side of not too sharp, and the mushrooms give like a nice little bite. So good. Wow. Another successful rich food for poor folk. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Hope I lowered the intimidation factor of cooking a little bit. And risotto is one of those things that really does well with people. Make a nice risotto. People notice. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why it's got such a big like fear factor, or like why it's always such a, yeah, exactly, it's always like such a thing. But in cooking shows, people are on like a time limit. Like I took my time, right? You got your time, you know, it's not done, you add some more hot water, it took a bit longer, whoop-de-doo. But in cooking shows, like I do it to order really quick in 20 minutes, so you can't make mistakes. So that seems really hard. I don't think I would be able to do that. Wow. Every bite is just a pure Parmesan. It's like eating cheese, but it's rice. Nice little spice. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know some people who just eat straight cheese. Yeah. Not the craziest thing in the world, I know. Whole industry around just straight eating cheese, no crackers, nothing. Ten out of 10. I am saving all of my Parmesan blocks from now on. I don't care how hard it is to clean that stuff. Wow. Woo. Just a little bit spicy too. Nice mouthfeel. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get good at. Like, it's so easy to buy groceries and make a meal, but it's hard to use all your groceries. Yeah, I think you can make like a potato soup, which would be a good use as well. Yeah, I gotta get more of that. Holy cow. What are you thinking? I think I'm gonna save that salmon. This rice is so heavy. Yeah, there's a good part. How to take the potato soup recipe I know of and use that Parmesan stock. Yeah, there you go. What's the recipe? Cook potatoes, put in soup. Boil them together. Woo. I don't think you'd ever even can find this in a restaurant. Oh yeah. Nice white cheddar maybe? What kind of spices? Oh, that chili oil was such a good idea. Wow. Yeah. That kind of... that one's a bit hard with spices. I feel like you want to put in like clam juice or something. Well, that was some of the best risotto I've ever had in my life. My mouth is literally buzzing. Yeah, exactly. Garlic, onion. But it's usually better to use fresh onion, fresh garlic. Always. Always big difference. Because the powder oxidizes. You get a lot of other odd, bland flavors. If you ever find something's tasting flat, it might be because there's just some dry spices that you've been using that are just maybe a bit old, or you're relying a bit too heavily on them. Like, you can make a really good curry with spices, but that curry usually will still need like its onion, its garlic, its ginger. Lowry's salt seasoning though, I don't know, that sounds like an Old Bay. My chili, oh my god, yeah. Like, for just to give you a range of how far you can go with chili, if you want to have a really good chili that will change your world about what chili is, try to find dried South American chilies. You're looking for ancho chilies, like a fruity one that aren't spicy, and then you're looking for like a medium one, like a pasilla, which is long. Then you're looking for like something super fucking hot, like an arbol, and you combine those and you toast them and you blend them in with some chicken stock, and they become a paste. And that paste is where your chili powder comes from. You dry that stuff out, it turns into a powder, and you sell it on market. But if you're, you know, a home cook, you make that stuff fresh, whoa, lasts literally forever, because it's just like really acidic. And your chilies will, yeah, people will be like, dude, what are you doing with your chili? Put in a bit of chocolate, put in a bit of coffee, put in a bit of cumin, of course, and you're off to the market, man. You will become the chili guy, you know, with just one meal. I find that, yeah, I think that's like one of the biggest things that changed my chili game. The next step I have to get to is like buying the right cut of meat. Like, you can go pretty hard and do like bone-in ribs or something, but like I gotta figure out what's a nice cheap cut of meat that isn't just like ground beef, because that releases a bunch of water and is like, I don't know, it gets a bit gray and stuff. So I don't know if it's like ideal, but definitely like getting away from a dried spice, especially with a chili. Like, it's got two spices, chili spice and cumin. And if you're ever thinking like that's just it's kind of odd that there's so much food relying on just two spices, it's because that chili is doing a lot of work. But if you're going like back to basics, yeah, it'll fucking change your mind, change your life. Just like making an easy teriyaki sauce, you know, like, man, I've had that in my fridge for months now. It's gotten me through like a gajillion easy meals, and it honestly was not expensive. You buy, you know, buying the big things of soy sauce, lasts forever. Big thing of mirin, lasts forever. Doesn't cost a lot. And like, just as an example, yeah, look at this. I don't have the other jar, but this is how big my mirin bottle is. Like, absolutely enormous. And it costs like $10 or $12, something pretty affordable. But if you go and get mirin just like, oh, I need it for this recipe, you'll get a little small bottle for like $3, and it's like wicked expensive. So yeah, I don't know. That was a fun stream though. I really enjoyed making that risotto. Watching that cheese melt was crazy. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'll be around. I think I'm gonna try to do more politics streams. I guess people are into it. I love talking politics. Yeah, thanks so much for checking out the stream, Chupacabra. Chill vibes. Appreciate your company. And yeah, I might be doing a debate against an anti-theist in the future, maybe next Friday. And yeah, just gonna be gaming, and we'll be doing a cooking stream next week, as always, Saturday at 6. Rich food for poor folk. And yeah, that's the plan for the next week. So I hope you have a awesome rest of your evening, and thanks so much for checking it out. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.